What's up, you guys? This whole video is just going to be regarding 2025. This whole year, so much can happen in a year. So I want to show you guys how to be able to take advantage of all of the opportunities and create those opportunities for yourself. So that way your next year is not going to be like all of the ones in the past. Because let's be honest, last year, the year before that, I mean, I know me, 2 years ago, I was playing Fortnite doing nothing but gaming and eating junk food. And after that, every single year, I wasn't really doing much until this last year. I figured out how to bunker down, how to take advantage of the opportunities, but most importantly, how to blossom and how to create these opportunities myself. So people think in a negative bias, right? This is just common knowledge. You constantly see it yourself. I'm sure you're programmed to think like this. It's a defense mechanism, right? It's for survival. I guess you could say it's a survival mechanism. And what this means is that you are constantly thinking negatively first, right? So you think negatively. And what this means is that you're constantly thinking negatively first, right? You're constantly thinking how you're not going to do something, how you can't. All of these different things that you're putting into your brain are affecting what actually comes out. 95% of the time that you're going throughout your day is subconscious. So if I'm able to show you how to trick that into thinking positively that 95% of your day, then you can only imagine what kind of opportunities are going to come from that rather than in your subconscious mind, you're constantly thinking in a negative bias. So starting off, people, they think that they want to start from square one and they want to build up onto this castle, create their dream life, and then they're going to be set. But that is the opposite of what you should do. Break down exactly what you need to do. You need to think in backwards. Okay, in backwards. So what we're going to do is we're going to set up your goals, right? Goals 2025. And sorry, because I'm super bad at typing, so this is probably going to take forever. But goals for 2025 is going to be your starting point. What do you want to do? Because you have to have extremely precise goals in order to allow them to happen. Goals for 2025, right here, boom, let's make it even bigger. Coming off of this, what do you want? Right? For me, I want more wealth, and this is very vague, or this isn't very vague, but I want more wealth. I want to be in better shape. I want to be able to travel. I want all of these different things, but that's not going to do it, right? Because everybody wants those things. What do you want in particular, as precise as possible? You have to ask yourself that, and that takes the longest part. But once you figure that out, let's see. Let's just say you want a better lifestyle. Better lifestyle. So that means healthy, wealthy, and good looking. Boom, right? Healthy, wealthy, and good looking. Perfectly said. Okay, so how do you do this, right? How do I get a better lifestyle? How am I healthier, wealthier, better looking, right? So let's attack that healthy side, right? So for health, what do you need to do? I would say I need to eat better, right? Eat better. Okay, and what else? Um, I would say I need to work out more. Work out more. What else do I need? I would say those two are probably the most pivotal for getting in better shape. So, unless you're trying to do like yoga or something like that. But going into this, there's going to be a lot of cuts in here because I'm coughing a lot because I am kind of sick right now. I was snowboarding with not that much on, so it's kind of like a chest cough, whatever that means. But let's eat better, work out more. What does eating better even mean to you? Right? So right now you're eating junk food. So let's break it down into simple steps so that way it's easy for you to follow along. Okay, so 3 meals a day, of course, is very dependent on what your goals are. But I'm going to make this very generalized. You can go in as precise as possible that are catered to whatever you're trying to attack. 3 meals a day. Um, and let's say one meal, uh, eggs, blah, 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 right? Uh, 2 meal, let's say steak, blah, blah, blah. 3 meal, let's say steak again, because I like steak, blah, blah, blah. Boom, you've already figured out one step in order for you to be able to hit those goals. right? Rather than you just saying, I want to be healthier. Now you're more precise because you have to be as precise as possible. Work out more. This is the same advice that I would give to someone on a personal training program is how much are you working out right now? What's your baseline? So work out more is going to be very generalized and dependent on the person that you're working towards. So let's say you don't work out at all, bare bones, right? So work out more means uh, 30 minutes of working out a day. And I'm a firm believer in, because this is what I do, and this is how I've been able to keep my physical shape, because I don't got time to be spending an hour and a half in the gym anymore. Or I do, but I just don't prioritize it, and I don't care to do that, to be completely honest. So 30-minute workouts a day, right? So that means you can do 10 minutes each. And I'm creating a personalized program for businessmen that goes along this system. So this is a little sneak peek on what I talk about in my program. So 10 minutes each workout. So what is this? First workout, let's just say stretch, cardio, right? Fasted walking, get up in the morning, do some stretching. Next workout, um, let's see, weightlifting, just like a quick weightlift, right? Okay, next one, let's see, uh, more weightlifting, right? Because it's obviously dependent on what you want. And with this, you know that in the morning, you're going to have to do this, this, this. You're going to have to eat this, this, this to hit your goals, right? As simple as that. But you would never know exactly what you need until you reverse engineer exactly what you want. Okay. So that is everything for this section, right? Healthy. Let's say wealthy now, right? So what does wealth mean to you? Right? Let's say it means 15K a month. 50K a month, how are you going to hit that? Let's say, and this is so open because I don't know what you want to do. I don't know what you're trying to get into. I work with businessmen who do everything, and I know there's a lot of money to be made everywhere. So let's say, very generalized, your product is $250 a month or $250 flat fee, let's say, because that's most likely what most of the products are going to be. $250 as a business owner or even trying to start a business, $250 product. A lot that goes into there. Let's say your profit margins are around that 30% mark. Um, so 250, I'm gonna do the math real quick, times zero point 0.3. That means you keep $75, right? $75. So that means that 15,000 divided by 75. That means you have to sell only 200 things that month. 200 things that are $250, right? And if you really think about it, there's a lot of people in this world. 200 things a month is not that much if you find the right product. If it is, and this is depending on what the product is, if it's let's say it's a gym membership, right? It's charged $250. It's going to have to be extremely elegant, right? It's going to have to be a luxury product. But $250 as a one-time fee for a camera, just to throw that out there, it's not that much, right? So I would definitely tone towards luxury products just because the market is going to be a lot more stable in something like that. Because there's constantly people with this higher money that are going to keep buying. But once you tone down lower end, then when a recession hits or times are tough, then people aren't going to really be buying. They don't need those not essentials, right? Those luxury items when they're struggling to pay for food. So that means you have to sell 200 things. And then from this, you would go into, because you have ads, you have affiliates, you have managers, you have sellers, all of these different things that you're going to have to break down. Like how much do you have to spend on ads to get one sale? How many affiliates can you onboard plus their percentages for how much? There's a lot that goes into it, but you see how once you get a baseline, it's a lot easier to break it down negatively than to do it down positively. So let's say good looking, right? You want to be good looking? This is my simple trick to you, right? Get in shape. Boom. Easiest one yet. Get in shape. All right. Next up, let's just say make a lot of money. And this is just what I find, right? Make a lot of money. And the next one is uh really those two can go a long way. But let's say I don't know, uh wear cool clothes. Okay, so what does it mean to get in shape? We already went over that. What does it mean to make a lot of money? We already went over that. So that means all we have left is to wear cool clothes. What are cool clothes to women or whatever you're trying to go after? Women. Okay, so wear cool clothes. Um, Loro Piana, right? Let's just think classy, right? Polo, or let's just say Ralph Lauren, because generalize, right? Ralph Lauren, however you spell that. And then the last one is anything but Air Forces. Okay, so now you have exactly what you need to wear and exactly what you don't need to wear. But you see how every single thing that I come up with, I'm able to reverse engineer every single thing so that way it is a simple step process to get exactly what you want. Because people are constantly saying they just want this and that is their goals, right? They want a better lifestyle. They want to be healthier, they want to be wealthier, and they want to be better looking. And that's all they say, right? They don't have an exact way to get to those areas. So going into 2025 to make this a different year because you have been same exact position for a lot of you guys for 10, 20 years because I've talked to you guys, right? Even if it's your first year, right? The reason that there's people over there in the desert working at 99-cent store is because they get stuck in the habitual manner to just go through life in a subconscious mode. They turn their brain off and they just keep on piling through. So one way to do that is to start actually tapping out of your subconscious, toning in, training, rewiring your brain, all of this little junk that is going to be boring in the beginning. But after a while, you're going to get all these things that you paid off for. All that you need is to continue to do them over and over and over and over. Okay, so follow these steps. And like I said, this can be used in anything. This can be used in goal making. This can be used in uh, pricing sheets, business building, reverse engineer everything that you do because that's all that I do. That's all that my successful friends do. So I'm excited for you guys. This is the fun part now. 2025 is your year. Take advantage. You are blessed. You have a crazy opportunity that I just showed you and that you are picking up because obviously if you're on this video, then you want change. So DM me if you need anything, if you want any advice on how to grow your wealth this year and how to grow your health. And besides that, peace, y'all.